So someone reached out to me and said to me, should I ignore the narcissist after the narcissist has discarded me? And my thing is, you should ignore anyone who discards you. You should ignore anyone even if they're not a narcissist. If someone is ignoring you and they've discarded you, they've thrown you to the wolves, they no longer want to talk to you, and you've done nothing wrong, they've ghosted you, or whatever the reason is, this is someone that you should ignore. And as hard as it seems like it is, this is a person that you should definitely ignore. Especially if someone is ignoring you. What is the point of reaching out and trying to get attention from a person who is blatantly ignoring you, intentionally ignoring you, does not want to talk to you, and you know that this is happening? What is it that you're trying to do? If somebody's ignoring you, make it make sense, because guess what? Y'all listen, I'm somebody. If I find out you're trying to blatantly ignore me, purposely, you're ignoring me, you're purposely not paying me any attention, you are ignoring me, that's it, that's all. You don't have anything to worry about. You will not hear from me. I will not try to reach out to you. I won't even care why you're ignoring me. That's not my problem. That's not my issue. You guys, when somebody is ignoring you, I'm not going to sit here and say match energy, although some of us do. Because listen, I just can't go that low. I don't have time to be matching your energy, treating you how you treat me. I'm going to just leave you all to yourself. Yeah, I'm going to walk away. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to cut you off to the point where you're going to wish that you've never ignored me. That's what's going to happen. And narcissistic or not, people who blatantly not pay you attention and ignore you, and you know that they're ignoring you, there's nothing that needs to be said. Good question. But yeah, we got to make these things make sense. We have to know how to think and have common sense and understand that when somebody's purposely ignoring you, what is it that you're trying to do? For what reason? This is why I get to stuttering, y'all, because I'm trying to figure it out. What are we doing? Why do we want someone who is blatantly ignoring us to have something to say? What is it that we want? Because what a person does to you once, if you give them a chance, they'll do it again and again. All you're doing is opening up the doors for somebody to be abusing you, outright abusing you, and now you're becoming an accomplice. You're helping this person to treat you like trash. Make it make sense. Yeah, you start ignoring me, and yeah, that'll be it. Narcissistic or not, that's just toxic to me. You see, you ignore a person that's toxic because they're toxic to your mental health and your well-being, and they will never change. They will come back and try to, if it's a narcissist, they'll blatantly ignore you and discard you and come back and try to hoover you with lies and false promises just to get you to react. For supply fuel. That's all that they want. Don't give someone who abused you mentally and manipulated you the time of day. You do not want this person in your life. Look now how much more peace in your life without the narcissist. The craziness they bring. And the pathological lies that they tell. The gaslighting. It's insane. It's constant drama over and over again. And this is why it's important to go no contact. No matter what they say, never respond or react. It's all a game. And they know exactly how to push your buttons to get a reaction. If you react, you're going to jump back on the merry-go-round with these individuals. No contact is hard, but it's also the path to a healthy and happy life. If you go back, I promise you, I can guarantee you it will be worse than the first time around. These individuals have a trail of destruction behind them. Narcissistic or not, if they're just toxic, they're the same way. They hurt and abuse people, and the lies and toxicness that follows them around is suffocating. I need y'all to understand that when someone is blatantly doing these things to you, purposely, intentionally, premeditated, just treating you like trash, what do you want with them? Ignore them back and don't even worry about it. The more you ignore them, the more they realize they need you or they want you in their life. I'm telling you, this is how you have to treat these narcissists and people who are just toxic, who think they can come and go out of your life as they please. You see, they can do no wrong. And they look fabulous to everyone outwardly, right? But inside, during all this turmoil that they carry around, Because narcissism is overloaded. It's on fast forward, and they need to feed it constantly. So don't feed it anymore. Walk away. Ignore them and move on with your life. Works like a charm. At least it has for me. For several, y'all, for several narcissists that I know, this has been my go-to. This works perfectly fine for me. I've been narc-proof for quite some time now, y'all. That's right, and I work with some. And I can guarantee you they can smell it on me to stay out of my way. Y'all, I work with narcissists. And I'm not just giving people a name. I'm not just going around calling people narcissists. You see, I'm healed enough to the point where I understand that everybody's not a narcissist. I'm healed enough to the point where I understand that people are who they are and that there's no changing people, whether they are narcissists or not. I'm healed enough to the point where I understand that we have no control of the people that we work with. We just don't. I work with a lot of narcissists, but I can guarantee you, y'all, they can sniff me out and know that I am not to be played with. And this is what you want. And I told y'all, there's no just healing and just getting over what has happened to you. But there is a healing process. And you could be healed to the point where you're healthy and you're happy again. And narcissists will know not to even play with you, not to even try it. Keep that negative SHIT over there. This is not what you want. And this is how you want to be healed. You want to be healed to where they know, keep it over there. This is not what you want. This isn't what you want to do. I guarantee you they know the difference, y'all. Y'all, narcissists know who to play with too. Yeah, they know who to play with. Yeah. They, like I said, they love a challenge, but they know who to play with. Don't get this thing twisted. They know better. This is just how it is, y'all. Narcissists know better. And when you have someone, listen, y'all ask me stuff, and sometimes it's crazy because it's like, let's just go ahead and talk about it. When it comes down to anyone discarding you, because other people discard as well, not just narcissists. We have people in the world who are just users and will use you and use you and use you and then discard you at their will and then try to come back into your life. Right? Not just narcissists do this. Toxic people do this as well. And people ignore you, right? How you say if someone is ignoring you or they discard you. Listen, when someone is ignoring you and you know that you're being ignored, these are people you get out of your life. Anybody who's ignoring you, discarding you, coming back and forth in your life, that's up to you. They can't do it if you don't allow it. If you don't allow it, they can't do it. You don't let people just discard you and come back in your life whenever they feel like it, whenever they want to, how much they want to, at their discretion. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You don't allow anybody to treat you like you're nothing. It just doesn't work like that. Narcissists are not. Narcissists and or toxic people have the same habits, the same things that they like to do. Listen, some people are more toxic than they are narcissists, just completely toxic. Everything that they do is toxic. They bring toxicity everywhere that they go. Everywhere. These are individuals you can't be around. You can't go anywhere with. You can't have in your presence. You just cannot have this person in your life. They bring toxicity everywhere that they go. And you'll just know it. You'll just feel it every time they come around. Something's bad going to happen. Or they have some story to tell. Or something has happened to them. Or their life is in shambles. There's nothing ever good that comes out of these people's mouth. Life is always kicking them down. And then they come around you and they push that off. They project all that onto you. And now what? Energy is really real, y'all. It's really real. Watch the people you have around you, just sitting in your company, just talking to you about their life and what they've gone through, just being in your face, period. Just being in your environment, period. I'm trying to talk to you because guess what? These individuals are just as bad as narcissists. They project everything they feel and do off on somebody else. And it's always a negative energy. Yuck, I don't need it. And neither do you. So to answer your question, when somebody is purposely ignoring you, intentionally ignoring you, and you know about it, yeah, you tell me what you're going to do about it. You guys leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you do if you knew somebody was blatantly ignoring you, constantly ignoring you until they need you for something, or coming in your life as they feel, opening the door to come and go as they feel in your life. How healed are you? What would you allow at this point? I'm talking family members. I'm talking about co-workers. I'm talking about so-called friends. I'm talking about just people in general, period. Would you allow someone to be actually ignoring you, discarding you constantly, and keep coming back in your life? How would you feel? I know how I've answered the question for the person who DM'd me, but what would you guys feel? Leave it down in the comments. Let me know, because guess what? It's very unhealthy for your mental health. It's not healthy. And people can only do to you what you allow. That's it for this video, y'all. I'd like to know, what would you do? Because it doesn't make sense. And we can't make that make sense. We do have control over who comes and goes in our life. Nobody who treats you like that gets a pass. Nobody. You guys, that's it for this video, okay? Take time out to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your bell so you will know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.